So this is beef stomach lining?
Stomach lining, intestines, just beef interiors. It's not some sort of meat that we built into looking like a chicken foot.
Hey, what's good, Narcity? Alex here, and I have been dying to try dim sum for a very long time. But it's not the kind of dining experience that you can just walk in and have without knowing the rules and instructions that come with it beforehand, or at least be aware that they exist. It is, for a first-time trier, a little bit of an intimidating experience. First, some context. As far back as 2,500 years ago, travelers would stop at tea houses all along the Silk Road, which was an ancient trade route that linked the Western world with the Middle East. And in these tea houses, you'd be served dim sum, the Cantonese word for appetizer, usually dumplings or other small snacks, along with some delicious hot tea. Fast forward to today, and dim sum is enjoyed all over the world. It's amazing. But like I said, for a first-timer, it can be a little overwhelming, a little intense depending on the day that you go. So to make sure I have a proper dim sum first-time experience, I'm calling in some backup. This morning, I'm meeting up with my buddy Iggy, who knows this world inside and out, for a hefty dim sum brunch spread. He's so passionate about it, he wrote a rap just for the occasion.
Before you leave your seat, try the chicken feet. If you don't find it okay, wash it down with Olay. Our culinary culture is more than just pork bun. Now for the real test, this is called a durian. So yeah, that's it,
If today's dim sum is 1/10 as good as that song was?
It's basically a bunch of sides, and everything that you order, you're supposed to take just a little bit of it.
Okay.
Right? It's meant to be shared. It's meant to be very family and friend oriented.
Okay.
Nobody really goes dim sum on their own. In fact, some of the food items, you cannot order just one piece.
Oh, really, eh?
It all comes in pieces of 3 or 4.
Okay.
So typically, see, you already have all these chairs, but you gotta imagine, like, maybe 30, 40 people here, just waiting. And then look, on this side as well. This is
Oh
like
my
the second
God,
line.
dude.
Typically on weekends, this is how many people gotta wait in line to get a spot.
Right away, I get the vibe Imperial is going for. This has been on my radar for a little bit. It just opened up in Montreal's West Island. It's an old school spot modernized in such a way that it makes the entire experience feel elevated. I almost forget we're here to stuff our faces till we burst. The system here runs on itemization. Every item gets lumped into a price point, and each table is linked to a QR code.
Salt and pepper shrimps. Nah, this is white people food. That's not too good.
How many times do you think you've done dim sum?
Wow. Let's say I'm 35, 5 times a year. So that's 150 times. Yeah, ish.
That's wild.
Like right now we're taking our sweet ass time. But food typically comes out so fast.
Right.
Because you see something you like, you gotta order it now. Like otherwise you're waiting.
You're waiting
like,
for the next
you're waiting
round,
10,
the next
15
circuit.
minutes.
Iggy makes the final call on what we absolutely need to try, and just a couple minutes later, our food starts rolling out.
Oh, 冇芥辣. Okay. 有咩我攞呢? We're gonna grab a hakao like this.
Hakao.
Hakao, yeah.
A little bit of mustard sauce there.
Yes, sir.
Woo. It's like a horseradish.
Yes.
Ooh.
The mustard though.
Yeah.
You probably dumped too much mustard on it.
That's good though. I like that. Oh, we got more.
Shrimp dumpling? Oh yeah, we got more food.
What's next?
Siu mai.
Siu mai.
Siu mai, right here. Bam. So I guess they call it a dumpling, but it's really a beef ball with a little bit of wrap around it.
That's like tender.
Mm-hmm.
So soft.
So good.
I can't believe more food just came. That's ridiculous.
It's called a fried taro dumpling.
It has a consistency of like a pate. So it's kind of like a meat pie, almost.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Like a bite-sized meat pie. Yeah. Fried. It's called a shrimp rice paste roll. And we can dip this in some saya sauce. It all sticks to each other.
Yeah.
Ish.
That is so good. It's like a little lemony. What's like the name for this type of dish? Is there like what?
腸粉.
腸粉.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
腸粉.
Cool. And it's basically wrapping some sort of protein inside of a rice
sheet. You gotta call it 腸粉.
Yeah.
because
Chang
chang fan because fan chang is something else.
Oh my god, of course it is.
Fan chang is actually an insult.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
What does it mean?
Like you sort of. So we got some cuttlefish here. In Chinese, we call this yao yu.
Yeah, no, I've never had cuttlefish. Just like that, eh?
Yeah, just like that. With satay sauce.
That's so good. You know what? I have had cuttlefish before. At a Chinese restaurant from around the corner from my place when I was growing up. But I didn't know what it was. So this is beef stomach lining?
Stomach lining, intestines, just beef interiors. So basically just their organs, essentially.
The fun part.
Their GI organs, gastrointestinal organs.
Jeez.
So this, I believe, is their intestines.
So we're talking intestines.
This right here is the liver.
Can I be honest with you? I feel like it has a, what's that? There's like a tinny taste to it, but I think that if I didn't know that it was the intestines, I feel like I wouldn't mind it as much, but it's like a mental block.
Now you know.
Now I know, and it's hard to go back. It's kind of spongy, and I think it kind of, because I've never had it before, it's like, yeah, this is exactly what intestines supposed to taste like.
I shouldn't have told you what it was.
I know.
You should have just eaten it first.
Maybe I tried it, but yeah, definitely not like the first time I'm gonna run to order when I do dim sum next time.
That's good. All right.
That's wild though.
Pièce de résistance.
You know what? It's weird. The flavor's kind of lingering in the back of my mouth, and I kind of like the flavor. I think it's just the chewiness of it. I wasn't prepared for.
So this is your typical chicken feet, and people are wondering like, what is chicken feet? It's exactly what it is. It's not an insinuation.
It's not a nickname?
It's not a nickname.
Okay.
It's not like, it's not some sort of meat that we built into looking like a chicken foot.
I think there's this weird mental barrier of like, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. That once you get past that, this is delicious.
Well, let's open this up.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
This is sticky rice in
gonna...
lotus leaf. So you unravel it. It's like a lotus leaf like this. The sticky rice.
Oh.
It looks kind of messy, but inside the sticky rice, there's beef, there's pork, there's sausages.
That smells so good.
This little guy is called lapchang. I think in English it's just Chinese sausage.
I know some of these flavors, but honestly, there's like a depth here that you just don't get in a lot of other cuisines.
So this is CONGEE, heartwarming food. So this is not exactly a soup.
Okay.
This is, I guess the best way to put it is a porridge. So this also has peidan, which is, I think it translates to 1,000-year egg or something like that.
Yo, it's just so good. It's funny because this reminds me so much of a soup my Greek grandmother makes.
No way.
I swear to God.
So maybe Greeks and Chinese people have a lot more in common.
You know what? Yo, this is delicious.
So this is a tofu dessert. In Cantonese, it is called tofu fa, right? And it comes with a little side of ginger sauce or ginger syrup, rather.
Honestly, you were hyping this up, and I wasn't 100% sure. This is legit.
And it's light.
All right, looks like we have a lot of leftovers. Time to pack this up. Thank you.
Thank you, bye.
So, what advice do you have for somebody who's like maybe never done this before or has always wanted to? Where do you start? What do they do?
I would suggest, first of all, keep an open mind with all the foods that you're eating, that you're gonna try. Come with somebody who knows what they're doing. Otherwise, just go crazy at it on the menu. Look, you can even leave with all these doggy bags and you got enough for supper.
Dim sum, check it out. For Narcity, I'm Alex Melki.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our Narcity channel to see more great content.